What's good, sports gamers? Recently, a bunch of 2K gamers and influencers were able to get their hands on NBA 2K18 and have been giving their impressions of the game all over the net. And we've gathered what the general consensus seems to be. So I'm gonna go over what they've been saying and give my thoughts on it. Alright, let's do it.
Sports Gamers Online is the #1 source for the sports gamer.
First is if you have noted that AI improved ball movement, which I'm not gonna lie, I had no fault with in 2K17. I played a season of my league and felt the computer moved the ball fairly well. If they mean less ISO 101s where the AI player thinks this is the N1 Street Tour, then okay, I'll welcome that with open arms. And there's a bigger gap in the feel of the elite ball handlers and everybody else. You'll have more freedom with a guy like Kyrie Irving opposed to D'Angelo Russell to pull off some crazy dribble combinations. So hopefully my ankles won't be broken as often when I'm defending guys like George Hill. One guy noted that was a big concern is the speed at which passes get to their targets, especially after a dribble move. One instance he wanted to hit a streaking player right under the basket and the pass was so delayed he received it as he was running out the other way. But he did say they're constantly making tweaks to the game even today, so hopefully this doesn't end up in the game when it comes out, because that would be huge. Errant passes have been tuned that will now include low and wide passes, so hopefully this means guys with low ratings won't be as accurate. Like hitting guys in stride consistently and such will be a pain. At least I hope so. Green releases are still in the game, that is if you keep your shot meter green, more on that later. And the frequency at which they occur will be harder, so everybody can cheer on that one. And the one part he noted which I liked the most was the shot feedback meter. It tells you how accurate you were on the release and how covered you were. That's a cool added feature. I'm all for more information on things whenever I can get it. And less canned animations will occur as they now use a branching system that allows for far more movement creativity with your player. So it looks like it's going to be more up to the player's skill on the sticks finally. I don't want to feel like I'm not playing the game with all the canned animations that pop up. There will be individual movement sliders to control the ball handler or players without the ball, and it works in conjunction with the movement system. I want to know more information on this. Triple threat moves have been improved, so I assume you explode out of the jab step a lot better or jab and shoot quicker. I'm interested in how this will look because nobody uses the triple threat online. And my favorite thing that I read is the post game has more animations and control. I don't know about y'all, but I like taking my big down low and going to work. So if they have added more moves, great. I want better animations when you beat your defender, not that over exaggerated one that we see all the time where the defender tries for the steal and almost falls over. That's played out. And the strength rating will be more important. Apparently a 90 strength bum will be able to back you down into oblivion. I mean, a back down is grown man strength versus grown man strength, so I can see how that makes sense. As long as we have the tools to defend the paint properly or nuke the finishing ability of the strong bum dudes, I'm fine with this. There's also a new pick and roll system and this scares me. I like how it is now. Why change what ain't broke? Let me stop. I haven't played it. It could be an improvement to what's already there. It could be. Let's hope. Pump fakes into foul animations have been brought back, so everybody's about to start getting their D weight on again. The brick wall badge has been toned down, so you're not getting truck sticked into the floor at a crazy high rate by anybody who has the badge now. Which is good because it was OD. If you're trying to defend a pick and roll against a brick wall badge player, you might as well just lay down in 2K17. Contact dunks look good, so I hope it means there are more disrespectful looking ones, like dudes holding the player's head down so he can't jump any higher type stuff. Just make sure contact dunks don't trigger at a high rate like they used to. Remember spin dunks? Yeah. Baseline cheese has a 50% chance at a turnover and foul now. No layup meter, that's crazy, they scrapped that immediately. I don't mind it added more difficulty, but I guess not many people did. Did any of you guys like it? I'm surprised they dropped it after a year, that's funny. And the last for office was you can change your shot meter color, so you can channel your inner Dennis Rodman and have a different color every game. Defensively, it's been said the defense is fluid and the on-ball defense is better. The computer AI has also made a huge leap. They'll take away passing lanes, make entry passes harder to complete, and letting cutters know they are there if you try to take off to the basket. Basically letting you know they see you. I want the defense to feel like it's 5 alert guys trying their hardest to defend what I'm about to do. Not me being able to easily manipulate the computer into doing whatever I want. Nobody wants that. And the computer won't react to the ball if they're not looking at it. I can't tell you how many turnovers I had against dudes who needed to have eyes in the back of their head to catch it. It was ridiculous. Steals are also way more costly, so no more spamming the steal button this year, so you'll get into foul trouble with the quickness. Only the elite defenders and steal guys will be able to get away with it. They'll just be called for fouls at a much lower rate. and smarter AI defenders on the pick and roll. So hopefully the computer AI will mix up their pick and roll coverage in the same game if they're getting roasted by one strategy too often. Like I said in my league, if I noticed my defender was going over the screen, I ran the pick and roll every play and ran right by him. There's a contested shot feedback now, but if they're still wetting jumpers in my face, this doesn't even matter. So hopefully if you get a good shot contest, the players who shot it is guaranteed to hit no more than 30 to 35% of those shots. And the random notes where there's a new rebounder system, which I can go either way on. Sometimes it was perfect, beast rebounders let their presence known. And other times Tony Parker was Dennis Rodman. And in the settings menu, players will play better or worse depending on the system the coach runs, so it will go from green to red, which is an added detail that I think is pretty smart to add. We've seen some guys who just aren't suited for certain systems, no matter their talent. Ref bumping is gone, Hall of Fame badges are in the game, and it has the same player card menu as in 2K17, which called me silly, but I'm a little disappointed by. And all the franchise improvements in 2K18 will also be available to play on the Nintendo Switch as well. So alright sports gamers, what do you guys think of the impressions, and has that made you want to play 2K18 more or less? Leave it in the comments down below. I honestly don't know what to think. Better computer defense was an important thing I was looking for, and it was mentioned a few times as being improved, so I'm happy for that. And canned animations popping up less frequently is a see it to believe it type thing, because I remember reading the blogs last year on how there will be more control than ever, yada yada, and then it wasn't. I'm optimistic it's finally fixed, but yeah, I'll see it when I get my hands on the game. It's been noted that there are a bunch of new animations, and I can't wait to check them all out also. Especially when guys are battling for the boards and in the post game. And hopefully the passing game is fixed. One guy said there's pressure sensitive passing, and another says it's a delay, so who am I to believe? I'll just say if I want to throw a straight bullet to somebody, when I get my hands on 2K18, I should be able to throw that bullet. So alright sports gamers, stay tuned for more NBA 2K18 news here at Sports Gamers Online. So subscribe if you haven't so you don't miss anything we put out. I'm Chris, thank y'all for watching and be good y'all.